everybody, Mntdewmania here. Welcome to Friday's Redneck Rant, and I've got one it's personal. It's not personal. It's fair. It's unfair. I'm not. Just let me kind of get into it. Um, I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys. Most of you guys, 99.9% of you guys, I'm older than. And I graduated high school probably before a lot of you were born. I graduated in 1984, and in 2014 we had our 30-year reunion, and I didn't go. And I haven't been to most of them. I think I've been to maybe the first one. It was like when we got out of high school. It was like 5 years later or 10. I can't remember. And I guess the reason I didn't go was because, like a lot of people, I didn't enjoy high school. I didn't have a good time. I wasn't popular. Um, I can't say that I was bullied. I don't remember being bullied, not in the sense that, like, it was a constant everything. I was more of the group that I guess you would call me a ghost. I just never felt that I was seen. Uh, I was poor, uh, and I didn't have, um, you know, fancy clothes and designer clothes, and that's when a lot of the, you know, things with labels were big, and it mattered what your blue jeans said, and it mattered what little icon was on your shirt, and so I when I got out of high school, I was glad to leave that behind me. I just wasn't. I mean, I had friends, don't get me wrong. um it just was, for a lot of reasons. I don't look at back at it fondly. The sooner I could put it out of my mind, the better. And, I mean, I'm not trying to be negative about people that had a great experience in high school. I'm glad you did. I'm glad the people if I went to school with did. But I never went back to any of the, you know, reunions because I figured, well, the people that are moving away, they're away. They've gone on to live their lives. Good luck, goodbye. Um, People that stayed around here, I see them from, hey, how you doing? Now I've got kids. Now I've got grandkids. And you see them, and so they're occasionally a part of your life. And you follow most of them on Facebook, or a cousin or a brother or something, and you occasionally hear about people, so it's not a shock when something happens, because usually in a small place like where I live, you hear about it, you know. But with the people that like move away, or um, you kind of lose contact with, if they go away for a long time and then come back, you just you haven't been in their circle, so you don't know if they're back or what's going on. Unless, of course, like I said, you see it on Facebook. And I try to keep up, with people I knew or know, um, and at least kind of have, oh, did you hear about so and so? And last couple of days, there was a post in our closed group, that somebody that I graduated with and liked. She was a very nice girl. Um, she died of breast cancer. And you hear through the grapevine, like I said, when people are sick. And, of course, I mean, you don't want to, I mean, I can be cold and hard, but I mean, when it's somebody you know, you hope they get better. Um, I mean, I wouldn't wish cancer on my worst enemy. And I don't know why. I mean, she was a lovely person. She was so sweet and kind. Even in high school, where I think a lot of people grow after they get out of high school. They leave the stuck up click thing behind, and they finally realize, I was probably a jerk in high school. And they get past that. But she was never even like that in high school. She was so sweet and smiled and just, was so kind to everybody. It didn't matter. And I'm I'm angry, and I don't know why. A lot of reasons, I guess. I'm angry that such a good, loving, wonderful person had to die when there are so many hateful, evil people that seem to prosper still left in the world. And I'm angry because I feel guilty because I didn't. I mean, I knew she had been sick, but I hadn't seen her in a long time, you know? And I guess I'm angry. Well, I guess one of the reasons that I'm angry is because I had jokingly put in just a random message in the closed chat room about I can't believe, you know, next year we should do a reunion. It'll be 35 years. And then to hear that she had died, just out of the blue, I mean, hearing it out of the blue, and I got angry. And I don't know if I'm angry because I jokingly said that, then to realize that here's another person. Even if we did have a reunion, I wouldn't get to see her. And then of course, I mean, I got depressed and angry because there are a lot of people that I went to school with that I was good friends with, and I haven't seen them in so long. And some of them live here, and I don't know. I just it really got to me, and I'm always preaching. I guess I mostly got angry because I'm the worst example of what I'm always preaching about, and that's time. I mean, I've did a couple of rants on it. How people waste time being so petty about things, and there's no, we can't go anywhere and pay somebody and get 10 extra years. You know what I'm saying? Um, Time is the one thing that you share with your worst enemy or your best friend. Um, you know, that's the one thing we all have in common. It doesn't matter if you're a trillionaire or you live in a cardboard box. That's the one thing that you both have. This, not the same amount of, but you both have access to it. How you spend it is something else. And I guess that's why I'm so angry, because I feel like that I've done one of the things that I hate, and that's, not using time wisely and feeling guilty for holding on to so much anger over something that happened 35 years ago. Um, the the people that I held the anger for, they probably don't even remember my name. But to me, it's still, you know, I can still look back on the incident And, and there were several, and I can still remember vividly everything. And the person that, you know, did whatever to me or said whatever to me that hurt me, they've probably never given it another thought. And I'm angry because I feel bad about that, and then I'm angry because it's still even an issue and I'm wasting time about it. And then I'm angry for being angry, you know? And I'm angry that if we do have a reunion, this lady won't be there. And I don't know. I'm just, it really, I don't know. I mean, I can't say we were best friends. We weren't best friends. We were good friends, and I liked her, and she was sweet and funny, and I just feel so, I don't know, um, just angry. Angry because it's not fair, and angry because I don't know. It just really it for a while. I sat and cried for a while, and then I got really depressed for a while, and I'm like, why am I so angry? I mean, for because I guess one thought just started bringing up another thought, and then you start remembering things. And why am I still harboring all this anger with people that I will probably never ever see again? Even if there was a reunion, a lot of people don't come back. I mean, they can't because of work or where they live or weather or, something going on in their personal lives. And I guess what makes me the most angry is because I'm still holding on to that, and I'm getting ready to turn 52 years old. And I guess just with um, this lady dying, it just kind of, I don't know. It's funny the things that you think about when something happens. I mean, if it's you've been through it, I'm sure. A family member dies, somebody dies, a friend, somebody at work, and it's funny how you just sit and think about time and things that happen and memories that are associated with that person, good or bad, and you realize how much time is wasted on just stupid things. I guess that's what I'm most angry about is 35 years. That is some of y'all's lifetimes. That is a lifetime. 35 years. And there are still things that I cannot let go of. And I guess the saddest part is a lot of these people will die, and I will die. I don't know how to say it, not able to have let go of that, and all that time wasted just, harboring those thoughts and all that anger. And I guess if I have to thank this lady for anything, it would be for just reminding me how precious time is. And spend it wisely. So there you go. That is my rant on myself. Talking about time and how precious it is. And how angry you can get when you realize how much of it you have wasted on things that don't even matter anymore. And I will catch you guys for next week's rant. And I'm so out of here. Bye.